There are countless reasons why most businesses in Uganda don't survive to see their first birthday, but one of the most underlooked ones is poor customer care. My name is Webb Daniel. I've got Mr. Kasozi here, and today on the Smart Money Hub, we are going to focus on customer care and how it is failing most of our businesses. Mr. Kasozi,
yes,
good to have you again.
I'm happy to be here again.
As always.
Yes.
Let's first slide into it.
Yeah.
What is customer care?
Thank you very much. Great question. I'm not going to define it in the textbook way because we are talking to adults.
Yeah.
We are not going for UNEB examinations.
Yeah.
I'm not going to define it in a textbook way, Google way. I'm just going to explain what it is. Customer care, in general, is when your customer comes to your business to consume the service or to buy your products, the experience he encounters, which you give him when he is there before he moves out, whatever kind of experience that you accord him, whatever you accord him, is what we want to tackle today. How do you treat your customer? The moment he steps in, I will use he. I think it will work for the she and it will work for they. The moment he steps into your customer, your business, the time he spends in there, by the time he goes out, what he has experienced, which is within your grasp of treating him, that is the customer care we are going to talk about today.
Let's get deeper. So how does customer care affect a business?
Customer care affects the business in this way. Number one, all of us, when we start a business, either in selling products or services, for it to prosper, the customer has to pick his money and give it to me. That is how it prospers. If the customer keeps away, stays home, and the whole day from morning to evening, we have not sold anything, the business dies. That means that one of our key things in our business, in our shop, in our restaurant, in our bar, in our bank, one of the most important things is how to serve the customer well. But we neglect it so much here in Uganda. And yet we are told that even before you start a business, study the market. Do you know why they tell us that? First study the market to see if what you are going to produce will be consumed.
So meaning it's about the consumer, that person.
It means it is about the consumer. When the consumer does not come to our shop,
there is no business.
There is no business. All of us, the workers in the shop attendants, the owner, entrepreneur who put in the money, all of us will be jobless. We shall be on the street
their
the
families,
next day.
Their families as well depend on that consumer. So what are the examples of poor customer care?
Poor customer care, I will go very slowly. Number one, the people who exhibit the poor customer care mostly are the workers.
Cashiers.
These people we recruit to work in the
business.
Receptionist, if any. Receptionists. Usually, the entrepreneurs who invested the money there do not exhibit poor customer care. The reason is these workers have different objectives, different from the owners of the business. For them, they don't know that the business stands on serving the customer well. For them, their objectives, do you know that some of them, their objectives is even to manipulate the customer? Tell the customer very high prices which are not true, refuse to give him back balance, look at him very scary so that he goes away, and because for them they are looking at a salary. When the salary comes, that's what they think about. So for them, their objectives are different.
Yeah.
So we, the owner of the business, must put in time to supervise. Don't do tele. There's what we call tele business.
Tele business.
You want to do the business from far.
From far.
Be around and look at the workers. How are they treating the customers? If they don't return, you are dead. Very many businesses, very many small businesses rely on returning, the customer coming back.
Yeah.
You don't need to have very new customers every day, like 1,000 customers.
Yeah.
You must have just those few. If they keep coming back, what does it mean? That if he comes,
Yeah.
try to massage his psychology so much,
Yeah.
so that he returns.
Mm-hmm.
He comes back. We have to work on returning. But many workers want to manipulate and cheat the customer. That is what chases him away. Very common in bars, in manipulation. Yeah? Someone has drunk 4 beers, the waiter tells him 6.
Yeah.
That is manipulation.
Yeah. So what some people do now, they count the tops, the bottle tops. They keep buying, give me the bottle top. They keep it in their pocket.
Yeah.
The customers are becoming crafty now.
Yeah, because of that kind of thing. Others put on scary faces.
Yeah.
You enter a shop or a restaurant or what, the face of the waiter is so scary.
Yeah. It's not inviting.
It's not inviting. It is you now to care. What should we call it? Staff care instead of customer care. It is you now to be very careful and talk to him very carefully.
Yeah.
So yet you are supposed to be the boss.
Yeah.
Delaying orders.
Yeah. That's a pain.
That one in Uganda, especially in the restaurants. A very simple order of chips and is it liver can take 45 minutes in some restaurants.
Maybe because they do what they call arakat. You order, we make. Maybe that's why.
Which is very wrong. In some places, when you go to ask for chips, that is when they start
peeling.
That thing takes a lot of time. Delaying orders, WhatsApping.
Yeah.
Someone is on the phone. By the time you enter through the door,
They don't see you.
They don't see you until you are here. There is white pieces of
What
people
time,
and they don't want to come
At
back.
times you sit there for 30 minutes without anyone coming to attend to you because they are WhatsApping and laughing.
Yes, then when you try to attention, you say, hey, sorry, and like, people will not come back.
Wow, amazing. Well, we will come back to this topic.
This topic, we have just begun it, and we cannot...
As we get your parting shot, Mr. Sozi, there's a book I read. It's called The Richer Way by Julian Richer. This guy said, he emphasizes, this guy is the best, I think, retailer in the UK. He says the reason why for years, and he has been for years, is because he understood the importance of customer care. In fact, in his businesses, he sells headsets, earphones, speakers and stuff. He says he encourages, because he goes mentoring companies, he encourages companies to have a customer satisfaction person on the board representing customers, because that's the most important part of a business.
That's one of the most important.
But people overlook it. They look at the money, finance director, what people should even have a budget.
People look at beautifying the shop. My friend, you will beautify it and people will not come.
Indeed, you've got it right. Mr. Sozi, send us home with a parting shot.
Yeah, parting shot, as we have always said, that it is not necessarily related to the topic, maybe very slightly related. Last time we talked about keeping up appearances, and we said we Ugandans are experts in keeping up appearances. I want to say something about it a little bit. There is a guy, a university student, who kept up appearances in a way that is very amazing. I will not name the university. I don't want people to guess who he is. In his room at the university, he had a tray of eggs.
Yeah.
I think in that university it was prestigious to eat eggs.
Mm-hmm.
He had his tray of eggs. And do you know what he would do? Every day he would pick 3 eggs from the tray and hide them somewhere. Every day. 3. So observers would see that the eggs are decreasing. That means he's eating probably.
Yeah.
Then when he has removed all of them,
He
brings them back and rearranges them on the tray to mimic that he has bought another
so that
tray.
it looks like he never runs out of eggs.
Never
has
runs.
money to
He
buy
always
eggs.
has money to eggs, to buy eggs. You know, you see how in Uganda we are so
Even on petty things, we want to keep up appearances.
Yes, you know, here in Uganda we have people who should win Nobel Awards.
Yeah,
Forbes, where are you?
Come.
We have here people you are not
or even
recognized.
Guinness records.
And Wikipedia.
There are so many games in the Olympics. They should introduce a sport for keeping up appearances.
Keeping up
Uganda will take that for keeps.
You come with your clip and show how you have been keeping up your appearance.
Thank you, Mr. Gasozi. This is the Smart Money Hub. Like, share, and subscribe. We'll be back in the next episode.
Continuing with customer care.
Customer
Today
care.
we have just hit a little bit.